Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great week so far, and welcome to this new video here on Bitcoin. In general, right now, when we're looking at the markets, they're not great. I mean, overall, if you zoom out, obviously we are still very, very bullish. But on the short term, like I've said this, or at least I've said this in the premium group as well. The market circumstances are just different from last week. All right, last week it was easy. You just longed anything and it went up. Right now, there are still some coins that are performing well. So Layer 0, Tau is doing relatively fine. Injective, doing fine, but most of the coins right now, Bitcoin is dropping down. Bitcoin dominance is bouncing here, so most of the altcoins are not performing well. And I think, just if I'm allowed to give you a tip, one of the most important things to do in trading is know when to trade, right? Know when to trade and when not to trade. And I think these circumstances are circumstances in which I don't think you should trade. Now, overall, though, zooming out, like I said, I still think we're bullish, all right? Bitcoin is reacting very well to a level like 92,500 here. We're still on the lower time frames. We're bearish. We rejected off of 95,000 as well. So that's a bearish confirmation, but the fact that already at 92,500, which I would say there's like the 0.236 fib of the entire move up is at 90. So even if we drop down to that, we're still incredibly bullish, by the way. But the fact that we're holding on relatively well so high already, that's bullish. And then the Bitcoin dominance right now is the main thing ruining it for altcoins. But if you look at most of the other fundamentals here, so when we're looking at the stock markets, they're still bullish, they're fine. Russell 2000, bullish, fine. Dollar strength index is still confirming some resistance here, so that's fine as well. And the USDT dominance has bounced a little bit here, so that's bearish, I would say. But ultimately, if you zoom out, that's also still bearish, which is bullish, all right? Because you want a low USDT dominance. So overall, I would say the market circumstances are still fine for Bitcoin here. It's just that it's a little bit harder, right? It's a little bit harder, and altcoins are suffering a bit. But the main thing we're looking for right now is, I think, some sort of a start of a range, all right? I think that's the main thing. It rarely happens that we actually find support and instantly trend up again. It is possible for altcoins to trend up, but for that, obviously, like I said earlier, we're waiting for the Bitcoin dominance and not necessarily Bitcoin. So for now, I would say that we hit a strong support level here at 92,300. I don't think it's confirmed yet that that's going to be the bottom of the range, because ultimately what we're waiting for right now is the bottom of the range. We also had a bit of a Coinbase discount, as you can see right here, which is also not great. Also not the end of the world, but that is a sign of the times. But like I said, so what we're waiting for is the bottom of the range right now. I would say it's slightly more likely now that we will drop down to a level like 90,000 before we can actually bottom out and range. It is possible that we'll range from 92,500 here, and that will set up some sort of a range between 92,000 and 96,000. But for that, I would need to see some sort of a breakout at least above 94,000, right? Because the main confirmation you can get from the bottom of the range is an actual bullish breakout, or a bullish reclaim in this case. So we're waiting for that until we've seen that bullish reclaim, which could be from this level, but I don't expect that. Until then, we're going to drop down lower. We're going to look for that great support level to hold us. For now, I would say 90,000 is looking like a better support level to range on top of. But I'll keep you updated on that, all right? But in general, like I said, be careful, don't overtrade. I wouldn't trade at all. Spot positions are still fine, all right? And those are my thoughts. That's what I think you should know. I'll be back later today with a middle of the day market update, so keep your eyes open for that. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.